What's up YouTube, Jeff back again today with a very exciting Samsung video for you guys, and today we're going to be talking about some new features that Samsung has added to the latest One UI 8 build. I'm running a leaked build, it's not an official beta. This is actually now a stable track build, which means they've removed the Z from the build number. If you guys know about build numbers, if you don't, you can actually check out an article on our website, sammyguru.com, where we explain how build numbers tell you information about the particular software for One UI updates. But anyway, this has some updates. I talked about Now Brief in my previous video. It's got a ton of new features. There's also a really cool new adaptive lock screen clock that I want to show you guys. They've also added some audio eraser functionality to the gallery when you watch a video, and you now have a call captions option in your phone settings. That was actually a feature that was there before, but it was hidden and the settings page was not there. It has now appeared. Before we get started, I do want to remind you guys, make sure you check out the website, sammyguru.com. If you're in the US, make sure you get in our mystery box program. Z Fold 7, Z Flip 7, Watch 8 series mystery boxes will be shipping out next month. All you have to do is tap on the phone you're interested in, put in your phone number, email, or both. If you use our affiliate link on launch day to order your device, you'll get a free case, screen protector, cleaning kit, desktop phone stand, other randomly inserted goodies from us at Sammy Guru. We use our affiliate revenue to cover all the shipping costs, everything, so you guys pay nothing to get these items. Put in that information there. It'll be in the pinned comment description if you guys are interested in that. Okay, so let's talk about the first thing, the most important thing, which is this, the brand new adaptive lock screen clock. And you guys will see it right here. If you have a wallpaper of a person or an animal, it will adapt the clock to your actual wallpaper. Now, this is a wallpaper I got, if you guys are interested, from the Thematica app right here. So you guys can check out Thematica below. My friend Vuk Andrik, he created Thematica as well as one for wall. But anyway, if you want to edit your lock screen, of course, you can still long press. And the way you get this adaptive clock is you choose your style. So here you've got this style here, and then you choose the first option over here. And then what will happen is when you move it, it will try to adapt it. Now, it really, obviously you have to be the judge of like how much you need to minimize it, because it won't make sure it'll try its best to make sure it's not in the way of the person or animal. And it does, obviously, as you can see, switch and move around. Like if you want it centered, then it kind of gets the idea that I want it to the right or I want it to the left of the eagle. So it's pretty cool. It doesn't work in every single style or font just yet, but as Samsung improves it, I kind of like this. Maybe even better, I don't know. I mean, you can already get the depth effect on One UI 7 by doing a very simple thing with a gallery widget or a sticker. I made a tutorial on that, which I'll drop below. So it's not like you can't get the iOS depth effect, but I kind of like this even better because it allows you to place it wherever you want. And it may not just be, having it look like the clock is necessarily behind the object. You might want it positioned somewhere else at the bottom, depending on, what you're interested in. Depending on how big you make the clock, right? You can make the clock a little smaller, and then it obviously can reposition it into some other nooks and crannies, some kind of, more interesting places, weird places that you might not usually expect to see the clock. But you can definitely place it, in the more obvious places up by the head of the person or the animal. Now, that's a really cool one. Really like that feature. The next thing is inside the gallery. So if you go to gallery, you're watching a video, you guys can get to hear me sing a Choo Choo Train song here. So you see over here, this is a video of my son riding a train at the mall. I'm singing Choo Choo Train. I don't know, I must have been drunk or something. Anyway, hopefully, no, I wasn't drunk out with the kids. It's a joke. Anyway, if you want to erase some audio, you can now erase this noise here in the background using audio eraser directly inside of your gallery. So it will do that, and you do have to play it kind of as it's going to do the audio eraser work. But you now have this directly on any video that you want inside of the gallery. So that's definitely a nice thing that Samsung added there. The final new feature that I noticed here in this stable One UI 8 build, again, I showed this in the other video, but let me show it one more time, just in case, some people don't believe you. They're like, are you really running a stable build already? Right here, you'll notice at the end of the build number, this ends in BYFB, which is a stable build. You usually have Z there for the beta. Anyway, if you go into the calls, you go into your settings up here in your phone, you now, right below recorded calls, which has been there since One UI 7, go to call captions. You can now turn on call captions and show what each person says on the screen during calls. It can be useful when hearing is difficult. If needed, inform the other person. Calls being captioned. As usual, just like other features that require language, you'll need to download the relevant language packs. You can see I downloaded English United States, and they work quite nicely. I'm gonna make a little short of testing this out with Gerwin, which is our writer at one of our writers at Sammy Guru, who discovered a lot of these features. Go follow him on X. I'll drop his profile below. You guys probably already know him if you follow a lot of Samsung software people. But this feature is very cool and a nice addition to the phone app as well. So One UI 8 is actually shaping up to be a pretty sizable update. They polished a lot of things in One UI 7 that were rough around the edges. I think they've done a lot of good things. There's nothing groundbreakingly new here because One UI 7 was a massive overhaul, but they've added new blur throughout the UI. They've made things a little more consistent. They've added a couple of nice features. They've improved the now brief and kind of surfaced some other features like audio erasers in places that they make sense, like directly there on those little pop-ups in the gallery. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification icon below. Definitely reserve with us below to get your One UI 8 Launch Edition wallpaper pack. And then also sign up for the mystery box if you're interested in buying one of these devices on launch day. Appreciate you guys checking out the video. And of course, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.